Hello everyone, this is Dr. Akshata BG, Assistant Professor of Commerce. Now I am going to discussing you with the subject Advanced Financial Management. Under that, Unit 1, Investment Management and Risk Analysis. So before we are going to discuss in detail about the risk analysis and the investment management under this risk analysis approach, first we have to discuss the concept of risk and uncertainty. As we know that risk is the variability in terms of actual returns comparing with the estimated returns. There is a very thin differences between the term risk and uncertainty. A risk is an unplanned event that may affect one or some of your project objectives as it occurs. The risk is positive if it affects your project positively, and if it is negative if it affects the project negatively. So there are separate risk response strategies for negatives and positives. The objective of a negative risk response strategy is to minimizing their impact or probability, while the objective of a positive risk response strategy is to maximize the chances or impact. You might also hear two more risk terms, known and unknown. Known risks are identified during the identify risk process, and unknown risks are those you couldn't identify. So a contingency plan is made for known risk, and you will use the contingency reserve to manage them. On the other hand, unknown risks are managed through a workaround using the management reserve. In case of risk, probability distribution of cash flow is known. However, when no information is known to formulate probability distribution of cash flows, the situation is referred as uncertainties. However, these two terms are often used interchangeably. Uncertainty is a lack of complete certainty. In uncertainty, the outcome of any event is entirely unknown and it cannot be measured or guessed. You don't know any background information on the event. Uncertainty is not an unknown risk. In uncertainty, you completely check the background information of an event even though it has been identified. In case of an unknown risk, although you have the background information, you missed it during the identify risk process. Assume the two famous teams consisting of renowned players and they are going to play a football match the next day. Can you tell me the exactly which team is going to win? No, you can't. However, you can make an educated guess by reviewing and analyzing the past performances of each player, the team, and the results of matches they played against each other. Then you can come up with some numbers, like there is a 30% chances of team A or team B winning, or there is a 70% possibility of team A or team B losing the match. Now let us assume or let us put up the same football match in a different scenario. Let us say again the two teams are going to play a game and no players are selected for either team. In this situation, if somebody asks you which team is going to win, what would your response be? You will be clueless because you don't know which team consisting of which players and you have no idea how the teams will perform. Here you don't have any information on past performance and cannot predict the outcome of the event. Even though the rules and the stadium are the same, the situation is called uncertainties. So, the following are the few differences between risk and uncertainty. In risk, you can predict the possibility of future outcome, while in uncertainty, you can't. Risk can be managed while uncertainty is uncontrollable. Risk can be measured and quantified while uncertainty cannot. You can assign a probability to risk event while with uncertainty you can't. So let us discuss different types of risk. Risk can arise from various sources depending on the types of investment, the situation, or the circumstances under which the industry is operates. Let us discuss one by one. The first important type of risk is project specific risk. So these risks are related to a particular project and they affect the project's cash flows. It includes the completion of the project in a scheduled time or the estimation in resources and allocation of resources or the estimation of cash flows, etc. So the second classification of risk is company specific risk. So risk which arises due to company specific factors like downgrading of credit rating, changes in the any top management or top managerial authorities, cases for violation of intellectual property rights or any changes in rules, regulations and laws, quarrels or disputes with the workers that cause company specific risk. Third one is industry specific risk. These are the risks which affect the whole industry in which the company operates. The risk includes regulatory restrictions on the industry in which it is operating and changes in the technology. Fourth classification of risk is market risk. So this market risk is arises due to market related conditions like the entry of substitute, changes in the demand conditions, availability of resources, accessibility to the resources, etc. Next classification is competition risk. So these risks are related with the competition in the market in which the company operates. These risks are risk of the entry of the rival or competitors, product dynamism and changes in taste and preferences of the consumers, etc. So in this session we discussed the concept of risk and the uncertainty and the different classification of risk. So risk and uncertainties are the different terms but people tend to confuse them. So managing risk is easier because you can identify them and develop a response plan based on your experience. However, managing uncertainty is very difficult as previous information is not available. Too many parameters are involved and you cannot predict the outcome.